Myles Garrett made Cleveland Browns history with a 5-sack performance against the New England Patriots, but Dillon Gabriel's struggles turned that dominant defensive effort into a wasted masterpiece. What does this mean for the Browns' future, and could Shedeur Sanders now see a new door opening? Let's break it down in today's deep dive. Sometimes, greatness gets buried under the weight of disappointment. And on a cold afternoon in Foxborough, Myles Garrett delivered one of the greatest defensive performances in Cleveland Browns history, only to watch it vanish in the shadow of yet another painful defeat. It was supposed to be his moment, his day, his masterpiece. But instead, Dillon Gabriel's collapse turned it into another bitter reminder of everything that's wrong with the Browns' offense. Garrett was unstoppable. He tore through New England's offensive line like a wrecking ball, recording 5 sacks, yes 5, the most by any player in Browns history. Every snap felt like a highlight reel waiting to happen. The crowd gasped. The announcers ran out of superlatives. He was that good. But all that dominance, all that fire, couldn't stop the scoreboard from reading Patriots 32, Browns 13. When the game ended, you could see it in Garrett's eyes, the look of a man who'd given everything and still came up short. In the post-game interviews, his words hit harder than any sack he delivered. "It doesn't get any easier each week, you ask," he said when talking about the defense's workload. And when asked about his 5-sack performance, his response was simple, almost heartbreaking. "I'd throw the whole performance away for a win." That single line summed up the state of the Cleveland Browns perfectly. A defense built to dominate, forced to watch its effort wasted week after week by an offense that just can't keep up. The story of this game wasn't about what Garrett did. It was about what the rest of the team didn't. Dillon Gabriel, the rookie quarterback who was supposed to bring hope, ended up delivering heartbreak. He completed 21 passes for just 156 yards, numbers that speak to a night full of pressure, mistakes, and missed opportunities. Sure, he threw 2 touchdown passes to his tight ends, but the 2 interceptions he tossed were daggers that killed any chance of a comeback. Every time the defense handed the offense momentum, it was dropped, fumbled, or intercepted away. Harold Fannin Jr. As one of Gabriel's touchdown targets, led the team with just 62 total yards. No Cleveland player even reached 80 scrimmage yards. That tells you everything about the offensive failure. The defense gave them chance after chance. Garrett collapsing pockets, forcing errors, keeping the game alive through sheer willpower. But football is a team sport, and one side can only carry the other for so long before breaking. As the game wore on, you could feel the weight on Garrett's shoulders. The Patriots adjusted, their offense began finding rhythm, and rookie quarterback Drake May, yes, the same guy who was getting destroyed early on, shook off the hits and came roaring back. He finished with 282 yards on 18 completions and 3 touchdowns, all of them coming in a brutal third quarter that crushed Cleveland's hopes. It was a clinic in resilience, the kind of turnaround you expect from a team that knows how to win. For the Browns, though, it was déjà vu. Another defensive masterpiece wasted, another offensive meltdown, another week where frustration boiled beneath the surface. Garrett wasn't calling anyone out by name, but his message was loud and clear. This can't keep happening. The defense is elite, one of the best in the entire NFL. But no defense can win games when the offense can't move the ball, protect the quarterback, or take advantage of turnovers. And that's where the conversation shifts. Because now people are starting to wonder, if Dillon Gabriel can't turn things around, is it time for the Browns to look elsewhere? Could Shedeur Sanders, the young quarterback who's been linked to Cleveland rumors for weeks, be that ray of hope? Sanders has the arm, the poise, and the swagger to command an NFL huddle. The Browns have the defense. Maybe what they're missing is a true offensive leader who can match Garrett's fire with equal energy on the other side of the ball. The Browns can't afford to keep wasting performances like this. Myles Garrett gave them a record-breaking day. 5 sacks, relentless effort, pure dominance. But all it did was highlight the imbalance that continues to define this team. One side fights for every inch, while the other side struggles to find its identity. If Cleveland doesn't fix this soon, frustration will turn to fracture. Garrett's patience won't last forever, and the locker room's belief could start to fade. Dillon Gabriel might still have time to prove himself, but the window is closing fast. And in that shrinking window, Shedeur Sanders' name keeps echoing louder, a symbol of change, of potential, of what could be. Because in the NFL, moments like Garrett's are supposed to mean victory. They're supposed to inspire confidence, not despair. But for now, Cleveland is left asking the same painful question they've been asking for years. How can a team with this much defensive talent keep losing the same way? And maybe, just maybe, the answer lies in the quarterback room. So what do you think? Was Dillon Gabriel's poor play the final straw for the Browns' offense? And is Shedeur Sanders really the answer Cleveland has been waiting for? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more Deep Browns coverage, and hit that bell icon so you never miss the latest NFL stories that matter. This is just the beginning, because the storm in Cleveland is far from over.